Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing about what's been going on YouTube recently. At least to what my knowledge is. So if you haven't known, if you don't know what's been going on recently, two I guess main things have happened. One of which was Ricegum has gotten in a lot of shit recently, and Leafy posted a what was it? It wasn't. I want to say it wasn't a roast video. It was a rant. Roast, rant, same thing. He posted a rant video about Keemstar and DramaAlert, and so a lot of things been going on recently. And so we're gonna start with the Ricegum situation and my thoughts on it. And so what happened, at least just recently, there's a bunch of things that happened recently. He almost got into like 2 fights. But what happened recently was Ricegum posted a video about the next Jacob Sartorius girl who's like 10 years old, and I guess he roasted her. I haven't watched the video myself because it got taken down. So what happened was he uploaded the video, right? And so the mother of the girl, who was verified on Twitter, had like I think a couple thousand, 100,000 followers. I think maybe was it 300,000? I don't know. But so she started like attacking him on Twitter, and the dad has like a million followers on Instagram. So he's pretty big on Instagram, right? And so I think he started attacking him too. And what the father did was, because I think he's an owner of a company, right? He started to, well, what he did was, he's the owner of a company, he took down his Ricegum's video on, he gave him a copyright strike. Not a copyright claim, a copyright strike. Right? So it's just, and it like, he didn't steal content. He did that because he attacked his daughter. And for me, it's just kind of a dick move, right? It's the internet. You can post whatever you want, right? You know, as long as you're not infringing on someone else's ideas or what they have previously uploaded on, right? Or uploaded what they previously uploaded. Excuse me, or created. And it just kind of, it's kind of stupid to me that he could just go out and do that, right? So Ricegum now has a copyright strike, and for a lot of YouTubers, I guess, like, if you go watch Scarce, he talked about this. You know, it's a little freaky that, you know, someone can just give you a copyright strike like that, and, you know, no one's the wiser. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that they're gonna take it away from them. I'd hope, at least, because there was nothing violated there. So that, and the video had like 1 million views before it was taken down, so that's also something to discuss about. But my view, it's bullshit, and it's just kind of, he had no right to do it, and he just kind of, I mean, it's like destroying something that it's like you know, you worked on, you know, an art project or whatever, and someone took it, smashed it. So I don't like it. It offends me, right? Because I'm assuming it offended the parents, right? But, you know, and also the mother on Twitter called him out to be a pedo, which is also, I'm assuming Ricegum is enjoying this. I'm kidding, by the way, joke, but like, wow, double kill. But so, oh motherfucker, I just fucking wasted the UAV. But moving on to Leafy and what was it, Leafy and Keemstar. And also we're gonna talk about something else after this. I'll tell you once we're finished talking about Leafy and Keem. I actually wish I would have touched on it first, but we'll touch on it last to end on it. But so Leafy made a video about Keemstar and just how he was racist. He said the N-word. It was old videos of him doing that, and then he also showed videos of him being a hypocrite and him being like, his golden rule, which was like to never show private DMs and stuff like that, or private Skype calls, which Keemstar had done before, right? And so he just, I guess, exposed Keemstar, right? And Keemstar, like, got very confused about this, like why Leafy did this, because, well, Leafy did this because Keemstar was supposedly talking shit about Leafy, and so Leafy decided to make the video even though those two had previously talked. And so what happened was someone said that he was talking shit about, or that Keemstar was talking shit about Leafy and Grade A, was it Grade A underscore A or something? Grade A underscore, I forget. I'll link all the channels I talk about here in the description below. But, because everyone's a good person, at least, well, yeah. Yeah, okay, everyone's a good person here, but, so, oh, motherfucker, so he made a video about that, right? I don't know if Grade A made a video. I'll check later, but and I'll put in the description about whether he did or not. But so those two, I guess, got in an argument. Keemstar said that he, you know, he's saying that, you know, he's confused because he, you know, he felt betrayed by his friend, right? Who he helped out in times of need, gave advice, right? And so, you know, he's just very confused about why Leafy is doing this, right? And so, and he feels betrayed, right? Because what he says what Leafy is doing is he's putting career before friends, but Keemstar put friends before career, right? So he feels betrayed. Very betrayed right now. And so it kind of sucks. Like, it sucks on both ends, right? Because I guess Leafy, in a sense, feels... I feel like Leafy, in a sense, feels betrayed. And I'm not trying to be biased here, right? But Leafy, I'm assuming, in a sense, feels betrayed. And so does Keemstar, since, you know, Leafy thinks that Keemstar is talking shit behind his back, and, you know. So that's what's kind of going on with them. It's a sucky situation. Keemstar's taking a break from the internet for a little bit, right? And so it really sucks. And so I think that's kind of it for that situation. I'll give updates on, you know, what's going on with people. And so the final topic is what happened over I think last week. And so what happened was two like really sad events, and that was the Orlando shooting and Christina Grimmie's death. And I don't think those two were related in any way, just besides the fact that they happened very close to each other. And all you know, all my prayers go out to the families who are affected by the Orlando shooting and the Grimmie family. And you could donate to the Grimmie family to help them, I think, with like the funeral services and whatnot. And so I think they've raised, I think, a couple $1,000s. I think over $20,000. Oh, actually, I don't know. I think probably even more. I don't know how much they've raised. But there's a, I think, if you look it up, there's a I think it's a Patreon or something, or Kickstarter, I don't know, or GoFundMe, but if you want to go donate, I'll put that in the description. So many links in the description. And so also Orlando shooting, it was a horrible situation that happened, and you know, it really sucks that people can just go out, one person can go out and just take so many lives, right? Whether it be someone who was doing good in the world like Christina Grimmie, and who's only like 20, I think 22? She was like 21, 22, she was really, really young. And it really sucks that one evil could take away so much good, right? And in the case of the Orlando shooting, you know, there was one guy who just went to a gay bar, and I think he killed 49 people and injured 50, like over 50. And it's horrible, because he was even gay. He went to that gay bar. And like, I think the worst part about that is his sister knew, I think it was his sister, knew that he was going to do that. And she never decided to contact the police. She just tried to talk him out of it. When he was, you know, scoping out the area for the shooting, buying the guns. And it's horrible. It's just, I don't know why, but she just decided not to contact the police. Maybe it was out of fear that she would get hurt. But honestly, it's either, it would have been her or 50 others. And it it could have just been her being stupid, or it could have been her being selfish. And either way, that should not be excused. And so there are a lot of people that say she should be charged with I don't know what the charge exactly is, but basically not like helping in criminal activity, right? And so I kind of agree with that, because she could have stopped that so easily. She could have called the police. No, my brother is planning to shoot up a gay bar in 2 days or whatever, right? You know, please come down here and arrest him, or take him into, you know, whatever. Just done something about it. And it really sucks that someone could just be selfish enough to the point where they'd rather other people die than them. And that's at least the way that I'm seeing this right now. That she decided, you know, I don't want to get hurt over the amount of people that could get hurt, you know, from someone going into a bar, public place, very crowded, and shooting just open fire, right? And so there were a bunch of tragic events that happened over the last week. There's some other people that died, and then Onision, if you don't know who he is, again I'll link him. I'm linking all the channels I'll talk about. Who he has like 3 channels that have like over 1 million, 2 channels, I don't know, I think that he has a couple channels that have over 1 million subscribers. He's pretty big. And he went out on Twitter and started talking about, just started ranting about, you know, people are praying for Christina, right, but they're not praying for anyone else that died, and it was really disrespectful. Like, I get what he's trying to say, but it was, especially like right after her death, it was really disrespectful, and it was messed up, right? And so a lot of people got mad at him. I think he might have gotten his verification mark taken away, but yeah. So sorry to end on such a sad note, but that was 11 minutes. I did this in 11 minutes. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that was this video. Sorry again, just end on such a sad note. If you did enjoy and you want to hear me talk about more news that's going on in the community, or you want to hear more stories like my last video, go ahead and slap a like and subscribe to this channel. And comment in the description below if there's anything that I missed out, or if there's anything, comment what you think about any of these situations. And yeah, so anyways guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.